Hello everyone and welcome to Grinds Online Ireland. I'm Tara and today we're going to be covering some probability questions involving mutually exclusive events. So guys, you should remember mutually exclusive events. When two events are mutually exclusive, they don't have any interlap. They don't have any intersection in the Venn diagrams. So for example, if we have one event A here, a mutually exclusive event would be one that doesn't interlap with it. So there's no intersection in between these two. So these two events are mutually exclusive. If they weren't mutually exclusive, they would have an interlap or an intersection between the two of them. So they would look something like this. So the question today is saying a single card is drawn at random from a pack of cards. Are the events of getting a 4 and getting a king mutually exclusive? Well, if we think about it, guys, there is no possible way to get a 4 and a king at the same time. There is not one card that is a 4 and a king. You could get a 4 that is a red, or you could get a king that is a black. So those two events wouldn't be mutually exclusive. But in this case, a 4 and a king, they're mutually exclusive because we can't get them on the same card. They're two completely different cards. So in this case, we can say they are mutually exclusive. And a formula, guys, you can use to find the union of two events, A union B, when they're mutually exclusive, is the probability of A union B, so the event A happening or B happening. That's what the union means in these Venn diagrams. That's just going to be the probabilities of the individual ones added together. So part 2 is asking us to calculate the probability of getting a 4 or a king. So we know in probability or in the Venn diagrams just means add. So we can say the probability of getting a 4 in this case will be the probability of A happening, and the probability of getting a king in this case will be the probability of B happening. Because they're mutually exclusive, then we can just use this formula. So the probability of getting a 4 or a king is just the probability of a 4 plus the probability of a king. The probability of getting a 4, well, there's 4 cards that are a 4 out of a total of 52. And the probability of getting a king, well, there's 4 kings. So again, that's just going to be 4 over 52. And if we add those two together, then we'll get 8 over 52. So the probability of getting either a 4 or a king when we pick a single card from card at random from a pack of cards will be 8 over 52.